We're running and gunning and saying our thoughts, though we have different minds. At the same time, we bring the song to help your mind grow in the mental. Give knowledge with advice plus all essentials. So if you haven't heard, then act like you know. It's the Runner and Gunner Show. Runner and Gunner Show. The Runner and Gunner Show. Gunner.
Monday morning cracks. Yeah, here's on air.
And remember, everybody, Halloween is practiced in the United States, in the UK, in Germany,
In Mexico,
in Australia,
in Japan,
in Brazil,
in España,
in Italy,
in Africa,
in various parts of Europe.
in Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Oh, okay, there you go. Zimbabwe. Let's talk about Zimbabwe. And Zimbabwe, it's kind of sad because they don't have a lot of current
Yeah,
electricity. You know
They
what I mean?
don't.
Like they don't have any
they got
They're-
gas
they-
generators
they're still
that
living
provide
like the-
electricity to their house.
compared to the Amish in America, which is kind of jacked,
They
but
kind of are.
I mean they're very smart people. They have their tribes and they have their languages and they have their foods, which is cool. You know, everybody
And they
has
have
their
their
own foods.
ghosts. Everybody's got their ghosts too. You don't know ghosts like Zimbabwe ghosts. Let me
Mhm.
tell you.
They throw those bones on the ground and the ghosts come rising
man.
from the ground
And they shake your hut.
and they shake your hut and they freaking hopefully don't rape your women, but I mean they do.
They send
Shake
they
your
send
bones.
wild tigers after you. Wild tigers. The last thing a village needs is a
Tigre.
crazed tiger ruining the village. You know,
They're great.
snatching people out of their beds,
They're not great.
controlled by zombie forces. Anyways,
Zimbabwe zombie.
anyways, they got these generators.
So those are zombies, Bob.
The Zimbabwe's.
Whoa. Okay, that means peace and love and everybody enjoy your Zimbabwe Halloween. So that was a Halloween greeting.
Yes. But
Means
they do have
Halloween.
gas power generators that provide their electricity, and they don't run them throughout the day. They just run them at night and as needed.
Yes,
Gas.
as needed to cook and
Cook, look at night, you know.
so they cook that good lion beef ribs, you know.
Oh.
And they sauce them up perfect. They got that
man.
lion beef, those big old thick. You think cow ribs are good? You need it, man. Zimbabwe has the best.
It's like oxen, right?
Yep.
It's like grass-fed, free roaming, no
Yeah. Oh man.
injections.
100%. But
Yes.
except these guys feast on flesh, so you just think how fat these beef is gonna be. It's just gonna be
tiger meat?
amazingly.
Ugh. I haven't ever had tiger meat.
It
I
might be a
don't
little
plan
rough.
to, but in case someone said, this is a delicacy, you better eat this tiger meat, I'd be like, all right, tastes like beef jerky. And then they'd be like, ha ha ha. I imagine that it tastes like beef
It was
jerky.
tiger meat.
Imagine it tastes like beef jerky. It's just all muscle.
Oh yeah. It'd be rough. It'd be rough, depending. Well, I mean, if they cooked it, what if they smoked it? What if they have their little huts and they said, "Get out of my hut. This is now my smoking hut." They made it into a little teepee, and at the top it has a little hole, and all they do is smoke beef in there all day for hours and hours, and make it a delicacy. See, we're talking about non-electricity functions, which is this is very possible.
Fire, wind,
Fire, wind, freaking, communication is number one. That does, you know what? Actually, communication takes energy. Because if you don't have the energy to communicate, you will just be a lazy person laying on the ground going,
a thought-powered car.
Whoa.
Whoa, we just came
There
up
we
with
go.
it.
A thought-powered car.
A thought-powered car.
So,
To harness
explain.
the
Explain,
electricity
Gunner.
that comes from your body, harness the electricity that comes from your thoughts as you think,
Mm-hmm.
and that gives your car functionability.
Okay. So, what kind of device would the car need on it to, in order to be compatible with
few
your
connectors,
thoughts. So
few batteries,
so each person would have some kind of individual device attached to their own
a refrigerator.
car. Yes, in order to function with it.
Yes. So we're not talking like the Neuralink, like drill something in your head.
No.
Talking about something that gathers from the outside your electricity that you are pushing.
Sort of like a Bluetooth. If you could put it through your phone and send the signal of your thoughts through your phone without having to drill anything through your head, then that would be perfect. That would be the one type of car that the envision that Einstein had.
Yeah. Oh, you know, like those things on Ghost Adventures, where they're like, "Oh, we're gonna put this in the middle of the room, and if it picks up any electricity, it'll light up." Like put something like that on your steering wheel,
and it freaking and it lifts.
Once it feels your electricity, the car starts going forward or stops
or towards you. Like you feel
I don't know. Use our own electricity.
When it hears you calling, the car. You could call it with your mind, kind of like
Elon Musk. Just think about that. We're not telling you to steal our idea, but if you can take our idea and make it into reality, such as, then you should go ahead and do that, because I really want to drive a thought-propelled car. Anyways,
so what we're talking about
electricity.
Is electricity, and the main subject of the show is going to be
bad electricity.
Bad electricity, and how does it affect your everyday lifestyle, life of living, everything. Think about it. How much of your life is run by electricity? You're listening to us right now on the RnG Show.
Through electricity. Through the clouds in the air.
Through the clouds
in the air. Through the water particles
functions.
Floating all around you.
Heck yeah, cheers.
The giant copper wires in the ground.
You see, when we just cheers right now, there is an electricity that functions between the two bottles and to our own body. So we know that it's a positive thing. But the negative electricity will just make you...
Oh, wait. I'm going to think of a positive thought right now really strongly. And then you tell me, tell the audience how it feels. Ready? Maybe the audience can feel it too.
Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Oh, Lord, I can't say that, man.
Oh!
I wish for it too.
Yes,
but I mean, shoot. That sounds too good. I mean, that kind of island and that many women. I mean, shoot.
Yes.
Are you crazy?
Right.
I can't say that on the air.
All right, you try it.
Okay.
Oh, man. Front row tickets to the greatest sports game ever.
See, it's...
That's how electricity works, everybody.
Exactly. See, yes.
We hope
we did it.
We hope that you felt it.
Now you guys could do that on your own too. If you
take this experiment,
you
need to start using it in your everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
You got a boss that you want a promotion. Well, go into that promotion, pressing all your electricity.
The positive.
Get what you want electricity, and then send it to him, and then you won't even have to say anything. He'll just be like, "I know, you're hired."
But in this episode, we're trying to talk about the bad electricity.
The bad electricity that
we
Lenny's
know
have.
The positive electricity exists, and we know how much the positive electricity can change your life, your perspective on life.
You're pathetic.
How good things can be.
Or are you amazing? It's your choice.
You could choose a side. Pathetic, amazing. So flip the dice, flip the coin, flip somebody off who has the negative energy. No, you don't do that. Don't do that.
Get a laser gun and shoot him. Bang, 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 bang.
Wait, did you say get laid? Oh my God.
I said, Lenny's, go get laid. You're so angry.
So look, positive energy is all over. Negative energy is all over. And what we're talking about is bad energy, because the bad energy does exist, and it ruins your video games, it ruins your Wi-Fi, it ruins your lamps, it ruins your car battery.
That's the worst one.
Who hasn't been stalled in an area? Say,
man. No, we don't want you on the road right now listening to the show to get stalled. So go to the dealership afterwards, after today, and get your car checked.
Make sure everything is
Remember
good.
to do routine maintenance on your vehicle. Get those wheels checked. Get that oil changed.
The alignments, the freaking
Make sure it's got that fluid in it. The automatic car
Because
fluid.
now our cars are run by electricity. Pretty much 85 to 95% of our cars are now run by electricity. Who do you think makes these parts for the cars?
Dinosaurs?
Not man. Electricity. Without electricity, the man wouldn't have the drill to drill into your car. He wouldn't have the power to put these tools together. If there was no electricity, we'd all be riding carriages right now. We would all be riding harnesses right now. And either that or that would be the rich people of us. The poor people, like myself and Gunner, we might be walking. Well, we're not that poor. Yeah, just us.
We would be spat on.
We would be actually carried and
the horses would dunk their hooves at us. This is what we're talking about, everybody.
We would be carried in carriages. That's a whole different thing.
We have come a long way in humanity.
Humanity.
Yes, maybe we've played with electricity from time to time in the past in the recorded history of life between Asia and America.
Yes.
But
what country invented electricity?
Since
let's just tell them real quick, just so everybody knows.
France.
Okay, France, but who perfected
Thomas Edison?
And he was from
Massachusetts,
the United States of America. So, okay, back to your point. Sorry about that. Just wanted to let everybody know on the RnG Show.
So, quick history lesson. Biggity bam, this dude drank whiskey, had some thoughts floating, zap, boom, convinced the world to provide all the copper on Earth to float a copper wire from America to the UK and all the way around to China and back again.
Yeah.
And that is how we communicate to this day, because some fools got together and said, the clouds in the sky and the particles in the air, they're all made of water. Everything's got a vibe. Everything's got this ethosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And so they took the ethosphere.
Yes.
And cloned it.
Yep.
Into a nice homed perfection where it could be pressed in and out as needed.
Compressed.
For,
for your perfection, to do whatever you want.
Turn
on the dang blow dryer. Ladies, your hair curlers, men and ladies, your blow dryers, every female
your
device
blow
ever. How the fuck do you charge it? Oh, shoot.
You know the machine that melts, that makes the paint that you color your fingernails with? That takes electricity.
That does. It sure does.
Yep. The computer that you put your foot in that measures the size of your shape of your foot and gives you a shoe. That takes electricity.
Energy. Yes, it does. The thing that freaking
when you sit on a copy machine and you're wearing a skirt
and you want to print your butt to the whole freaking ladies only.
That takes electricity.
Oh yeah, to the whole office. And we appreciate that.
Yes. So everybody out there, go ahead, have a good time.
Yeah,
we got a quick commercial break coming.
Energy is rolling all around you. You got to see it though. It's not there, but if you look, it's everywhere. It's not there, but if you look, it's everywhere. Believe that.
Amen.
And actually, believe this: we will be back right after these commercial breaks.
More. Hey everybody, welcome, it's Halloween. Everybody party, woohoo! Have you ever been to a party like this?
I will kill you all, you better beware. These nachos taste good over there.
And you're having the time of your life, and all of a sudden, whoops, you spill nacho cheese all over your Scream costumes.
Oh man, I just got nacho cheese all over me.
And you got a little bit of Drew Barrymore's blood too. But don't worry, why don't you just take that costume, put it over into the washing machine and use Tide.
Well, Drew ain't here no more, so let me throw these in the washer.
Party on! The party continues. Yeah! Woohoo! Hey man, that Halloween costume from Scream is dope.
Well, thank you. It's now clean. No more nacho, no more blood. Thanks to Tide.
Tide! Monday.
Morning.
Sips. Monday morning sips.
Sip, 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 sip.
Yeah! We know that you're hung. We know that you're hung to the run. You wanted to sleep all day, but you got to go to work.
Okay.
We know that you're traveling down the road, listening to the Runner and Gunner show. You know, the half-an-hour episode for your pleasure.
Yeah.
And you're thinking to yourself, man, I wish I was like Runner and Gunner. I wish I was home, sipping, cuddled up with my chick with a nice cold sip.
Isn't that the good life, though? So now, we're just going to talk to you guys about the energy. Bring it back to energy.
Energy.
So what we were talking about was bad energy. And when we talk about bad energy, you don't think about, electricity. Yeah, sorry. Electricity. You do not think about bad electricity when you think about people getting deep fried like a goddamn turkey in Texas. Texas, you guys still have them turkeys over there? You guys still have them turkeys over there that you still deep fry? Texas.
There's no need to deep fry no turkeys no more.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Electrocute them. Electrocute? What is that word, electrocute?
Electrocute.
Do the Romans know what it means to be electrocuted? Maybe by a bolt of lightning?
They probably might know. A bolt of lightning, when they have their shields in the air trying to block the lightning from the storms coming in. But, so there was an invention. Not too long ago, I would say, less than a couple hundred years only? Not even a couple hundred years, less than a couple hundred years.
Hold on, go back to what you just said right there.
Edison.
The Romans used to carry metal shields. And they would electrocute them and then be like, Zeus hated him. And be like, no, stupid. You were holding iron in a storm in Greece.
And
next to the Mediterranean,
tsunamis,
next to Turkey,
thunderstorms,
God,
and God strikes down upon you because you believe in 100 million gods. I mean, what did you expect to happen?
How come you couldn't just let go of your shield? Oh, because they're Romans.
They are Roman warriors, and they had no other choice but to
but
to hold on to that damn shield.
Hold on to that shield, conduct their own electricity.
It's like. Oh, I don't want to say that. Huevos rancheros. It's like It's like holding your huevos rancheros.
They got fried huevos. Shoot, so they could have
So their huevos did turn to rancheros after that.
Oh man, shoot, just exploded probably. I don't know. They get electrocuted holding a metal shield and a metal sword made of brass and iron and gold and all the best conductors in life. Copper too. They used to have copper shields, copper swords.
They did though.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And so they'd hold that.
Dang Romans.
And they're at war, with this person, that country, this, whatever.
Well, because they wanted to take over the world back then. Yeah, so they were the conquerors.
Yeah, Caesar versus
Cesar. I call him Cesar.
Attila the Hun.
Yeah, it was like Little Caesars versus Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
So
Little Caesars ultimately
wins
because he got the $5 pizza.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
it's not that good, but it's $5.
But it's $5.
Come on.
It's cheaper than the grocery store.
Shit.
It's cheaper than DiGiorno. How the hell are you going to give out fresh pizza?
And then you got
you want to cook it in the
American pizza, which is like $59.
Right?
Yeah.
You got that New York style, you got Chicago deep dish, you got California pizza kitchen.
Come on. But then you also got that Arabian pizza, which is just like bread and cheese on it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
those are good too. Yeah, those are good too.
Heck yeah.
I like them too.
And then UK, they don't have pizza, they have cucumbers.
UK does not have pizza. They have
France.
Yeah. That's all. They go to France to get pizza. They don't know. Sorry, UK. You guys are the king of sweets, but when it comes to
the king of rock and roll.
Nada. Oh yeah, everything rock and roll. Yeah. That's why. Why do you think John Lennon moved to New York to get New York pizza, New York steak, New York cheesecake? Why do you think John Lennon moved over there?
For the pizza. And the
for the New York pizza, for the New York electricity.
The Big Apple, you've seen that giant thing in Town Square?
Exactly.
The Big Apple, it's got the most electricity in the universe, all in one city block.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about electricity.
It could light up everything.
Could light up
the whole world of
Niagara Falls is pretty much, just like Nevada's got the dam.
The Hoover Dam.
The Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam is
New York's got Niagara Falls.
It's the same thing. But I mean, Hoover Dam is huge too, though. Hoover Dam could light up the whole LA County, we are from LA, so
we
know.
Had Hoover Dam.
I wish we
Maybe
do.
Someday we will.
Hoover Dam does light up LA, actually, to be honest. most of our, not all of it, but most of our energy does come from that Hoover Dam, which is located on the borderline of Colorado.
Yeah, that's right. We still
It's
probably
true.
get electricity
It's
from.
true.
We do, right? We
Mhm.
get electricity
Mhm.
from Hoover Dam.
Mm-hmm.
That's how powerful Hoover Dam is.
Hoover Dam is humongous.
So that also says that Niagara Falls is generating electricity for the
New
whole
York,
East Coast,
all freaking, all
the
Philly,
entire East Coast,
Philadelphia,
definitely West Virginia
Washington,
and up.
West Virginia. Exactly. Cheers to that.
Yep,
Cheers to that.
Florida's got its own thing going. It's got oil.
Florida. That's why Florida has so many dang swamps. They don't need energy in swamps.
Yeah,
But you don't need no energy in swamps.
especially in that
you don't
like
need electricity in
dense
swamps.
of environment where
Exactly.
like they
It's
probably
too
get
dense.
the best Wi-Fi in the world out there.
Oh man, it must
Yeah.
be like super sharp.
Florida, for all you Floridians listening to the
Hey,
Running Gun Show tonight,
Floridians, let us know what you got.
let us know what your Wi-Fi is like
That
out there.
Wi-Fi,
In
how sharp
California,
is it?
We are dry.
Our Wi-Fi sucks because it comes in and out, just like the best hamburger stand in the world. It comes in and out.
Yeah, in and out. And that's the California way.
That is the way.
The old in out, in out.
I mean, to us. I know a lot of you guys hate on Cali, but to us, it's worth it. We love it.
No one knows how
love
to
it.
in out quite like Cali.
And I'm not talking about the whole as a whole, California. Everything that is provided to us.
Yes.
We're just.
And we're not saying anything bad about the Zimbabweans who eat cat. We're just saying that in California, what were we saying? Simple-lipple-doo!
I think we're saying bad electricity is what is ruining the whole world because the globe relies on electricity. So what we're getting down to was that electricity.
Thomas Edison
invented a special chair.
A special chair.
That is still used to this day in the state of Texas. Gunnar, tell us about that chair.
So back in the day when Nikola Tesla was like, yo, dude, I'm going to go with Elon Musk. And then
yeah, but Tesla was a genius.
Thomas Edison said, yo, dude, then you go. And they said, fine.
Get the hell on.
He said, fine.
He's like, I'm going to invent positive energy. I'm going to light up people's houses.
And he said, well, I'm going to invent negative energy and I'm going to kill people. And he said, fine. And he said, I'm fine, too.
Fine.
And so they went their separate ways.
Fine.
Nicholas Tesla made... Ticklish Tesla made...
Ticklish Texty.
Ticklish Tesla made positive energy, created homes, and Thomas Edison made
Edison Texie.
Electricity.
Oh, yeah, he did. He did. True that.
And then he slammed these copper wires to a chair.
Yeah, he
and
did.
Said, go on.
And he said, wait a minute, before they put the fugitive, they always put that sponge on their head. Like, make them look like SpongeBob.
Oh, wait. I heard that they didn't know about the sponge until after. Because
oh, really?
they
so
weren't
they would fry them
fast enough.
Woo! Oh, so they were doing the slow ride. Slow ride, take it easy. So they were frying them easy. So, oh, man. Like, that's kind of like how I like to cook my ribs. Very slowly. So, it's not very nice, people, and we're not saying it's a great thing.
So they cuffed their hands to the chair, cuffed their ankles to the chair.
Yeah.
And they put this helmet on you.
Yeah.
And then, boom, they let all the jolts, just like putting your finger into
press it down.
Telephone wires.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just hold you there.
Thousands of voltage.
Boom.
Voltage.
People were squirting. People were pulsing off the chair.
Yeah.
Body parts were flying. It was messy.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Messy. Very messy.
Before they even knew what the sponge did, you know. Eventually, they started putting the sponge, so they died in like seconds.
So, but before the sponge even happened,
it was messy.
He
had electricity.
Thomas Edison himself, he had he used to test it on elephants. Do you remember that when he lit up an elephant? And don't look it up, people. It's true.
Look it up.
He lit up. He fried an elephant at first. It's on in the early 1900s. The true story is he fried an elephant, and it's out there. If you want to YouTube it, if you don't believe me, if you don't believe Runner, it's out there. Look up Thomas Edison fries elephant or whatever you want to look up, you know. But then after that, they said that the trunk was probably the best part they ever eaten.
Barbecue.
So yeah, they grilled it up. It was grilled, but no, what really happened? So it's sad. He presses the button, and then that elephant just freaking tips over, and you see the power of electricity. And Tesla was completely opposite of that. He was all for the positive, but you know, but how come that current? Energy? Yeah, accelerating current comes through better than decelerating.
Decelerating. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Tesla. We just want to tell you this. that we respect you, man.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
You know,
but just Thomas Edison got all the credit.
The legend of Thomas Edison didn't come to real perspective until many years after his death.
Yeah.
If we knew that your ideas
Mhm.
were just as intelligent back then maybe you might have won the race, you know?
He would have won the race.
He would have run the race.
He would have won because his ideas were more on the positive side. Like, he was trying to do something positive with the currents. And
yeah, he was just trying to do something different,
Edison,
like Sega Genesis and Nintendo.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was just like the console wars, but it was more of a war of energy wars.
Yeah.
So Thomas Edison won.
Yeah.
But Tesla still claims to this day from his grave that Edison stole all his ideas. But I don't think he stole all his ideas. But he probably, borrowed a few things here and there, but probably made them better. He might have stole or taken a few ideas and then, just put his own perspective on it and just improved it. So,
you know what, everybody?
who knows?
It's the time of the show where we give just, a breakdown of everything we just talked about.
All right, here we go.
So,
let them know, Gunner.
All we've been basically talking about today is bad electricity. Electrical currents run into the air, and they feed and provide photons and protein to everything on Earth, living, non-living. Every atom on Earth is filled with electrical currents. The color that you see in cars, filled to the brim with electrical currents. The leaves, currents. The cement, currents. Rocks, currents. Human beings, currents.
We are actually
currents.
the epitome. We are the ones. Like, just think about how your brains have freaking energy inside them. What wakes you up? What tells you? All right, check this out. Sometimes when you have an alarm set, get ready for work, why do you think you wake up 5 minutes before your alarm? Because your brain energy already knows what time it is. It's not even you, it's your brain energy. That's how freaking advanced we are as a species.
It's true.
Yet we don't focus on that. We focus on the smallest, the stupidest things. What we should be focused on is how we can improve this energy and turn this energy into much more than it really is. Like, how can we use more than 10% of this brain that we are using instead of losing, Because they say as you get older, you lose. But I think as you get older, you win. I think as you get older,
win and you get stronger.
You get, right on.
Yes.
Right on, Gunner. I agree, and I think the same thing, As you get older, your brain advances. Your brain's supposed to be advancing with this energy. Just like Miyagi, advancing your brain in technology, in spirit, in mind, and in soul, and in all human being.
Spirit, mind, and soul, and body,
and energy, especially
strength and energy.
That's why the bad energy will disappear within time. Yes, maybe when you're young, you have a choice to go to the bad. Yes, oh hell yeah!
All that electricity
I was stupid
wasted
as heck because of the bad energy.
Yeah.
The bad energy, you could follow it, but it could only take you so far into a bad dead end.
It fries you. Bad electricity fries you.
Just like the chair.
Just like the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brought it all back around again.
Yeah. Right on.
Coming back around again. This is for the people of the sun.
That's right.
So anyways, to conclude the show.
Oh, wait a minute. The sun is the biggest ball of energy. We forgot to talk about that.
Forgot about to talk about the sun.
You just brought up the sun. The
sun
is
Tell about the sun, Ronnie.
Man, the sun is what rules the whole universe, our universe. The sun is the biggest star. Everybody knows it's the biggest star.
Biggest source of energy.
But it's our source of energy, which gives us this energy. And since they're talking about global warming, why aren't we warming our brains up stronger? Why aren't we getting smarter and stronger? We should be, and we will be, because of this global warming issue. We should actually be getting stronger and wiser.
We should.
And really, we are, me and Gunner are, but I'm talking about the rest of the world.
Because all the sun rays are amplified.
Beaming on us, yes, and we're inhaling this energy throughout our body.
We are, all this heat.
Exactly. Heat. That's what the world should be, and that's what they should know. Take this energy and use it in the direction you're supposed to go to. What is your direction?
Turn on your energy. Like you turn on the Xbox, you turn on the PlayStation, turn on you.
Yes. Get out there. Let it beam you up. like Scotty, but don't.
Scottie Pippen, that is.
Yeah, like a 3-point shot from freaking from half court.
Even Jordan's like, whoa.
That Jordan can't do what Scotty can. That Scotty can't do ever what Jordan can. But they both had that energy from the sun. So that's the real stuff. That's the real stuff, and that's what's really going on with this energy.
Yeah,
and this
global
bad
warming
energy
is a good thing if you look at it in the perspective of that people are going to have more energy, they're going to have more ideas, they're going to have more thoughts, they're going to put more of those thoughts into creation, into physicality, and we're going to get better inventions that help society so that we can play video games.
Can do video games. And don't let the media, the media will try and scare you and say that global warming is a bad thing.
I'm trying to say video games are bad. Video games offend me.
What else do they tell you that's bad? Everything that they tell you is bad. Everything. That don't even believe the hype of the media, because that's what they're trying to do.
Don't play Nintendo Switch.
Don't play nothing. And according to them, they just want you to sit at home and stare at the wall.
Yep, in a cubicle.
And what is your energy going to do there?
Nothing,
drive you nuts.
Nothing that God could use.
Yeah, nothing at all.
And then eventually God will be like, no, this is what I want you to do. And you will rise up and you will hear the voice and complete the mission inside of you.
Exactly. So
which is electricity. It's built on electricity. Because your mind needs electricity to operate. Your heart needs electricity to pump. How is your heart pumping? Electricity. That is good
throughout
electricity.
The body. Yes. So everybody, in conclusion to this episode, we just want you guys to know we love you all, and we want you guys to have a wonderful and safe holiday of Halloween, and Thanksgiving's coming up soon, so we want you guys to know that.
Thanksgiving's coming up, everybody.
Use your electricity wisely on your families, on your loved ones, on your best friends, on your, everybody who you care about. Use that positive electricity and keep that bad energy away.
Keep the bad energy at a minimum. We know that it comes around, shows a stupid, ugly, pimply face.
It does come around to everybody.
Turn it off. It's electricity, You are a conductor. Put on the brakes. Put on the blocks. Everybody, we want you to have a good life because we have good lives.
We have the great lives.
The Lord provides you with good lives, and you can have a better life than you can even think of. The aliens don't control you. The TV don't control you. Shoot, the mummy don't control you. You control yourself. The electricity from the earth that's provided to you. You think. So once you start thinking and using electricity, turn your minds on and start to become essential.
Yes. And use that essentiality to reality.
All right, so before we go, Ron and I are going to talk about forms of bad energy to stay away from.
Okay. Yes.
All right, so you name one.
Forms of bad energy is
negative talk. Oh, sorry, I went first.
That's what I was saying, like robbing and stealing, killing and mugging, which is all negative talk. So I was gonna say robbing and stealing, killing and mugging.
All right.
So that's the same thing.
I got one. Too much TikTok.
Too much TikTok.
That's a good one.
Yeah, too much COD, man.
Oh, too much Call of Duty.
Or COD, both ways. Whatever one you want to think about. The COD is actually a thing too. So too much of either or.
I got one. Staring at the computer too long.
Oh, man.
That covers everything.
Too much selfishness and not paying attention to your children.
Oh, hatred. Too much hatred towards an individual or a group of individuals.
Too much love in a negative life.
Oh, man, I understood that one.
So that's the one. Yeah, all right, with that, I think that's pretty much it.
I got one more. Greed. All right, everybody, that was the last one. That was the show. We hope you have a great day. We got the very special part of the show that everybody loves.
The very best ending of all time.
That everybody loves. Crazy about it.
And we love to call it
the 2-minute rundown.
Yeah, let's pop a cork.
Oh.
Why
Oh.
Cheers to the Red Hot. So what's going on in the world of the World Series? Actually, the World Series was canceled today on Halloween. And we expect it to be resumed tomorrow. 1-1. Who will win? Astros versus Phillies. Nobody
Go
knows.
Phillies! The cheaters cannot win. They are cheaters. And we even seen the pitcher cheating this year.
Cheating again.
We all saw it. We all saw it. Everybody saw it.
That's all they do. That's all they know how to do. So
Lakers! They haven't won a single game.
Oh my God!
It is Halloween and they
help
still
them.
haven't won.
Help them, Halloween. Help them.
Oktoberfest is over.
Oktoberfest
Put your
is
beers
over.
down and it's time for No Sip November. Everybody partake. We hope that you did your push-ups and are ready for this next month.
Go on instead of sipping because obviously the Lakers haven't been doing it. Let's go, Lakers.
Come on, Lakers, pick it up. LeBron
Pick it up,
James.
push it up, pick it up, push it up.
Oh, what about
Let's
Tim
go.
Curfy? Steve Curfy, I mean. Steve Curfy.
Oh yeah, they're doing
Stephen
all right.
Curry.
They'll be fine. Those guys will be fine. The
Another
Golden State
championship
Warriors
in their
will
future?
Still be fine.
Another championship in their future. Also, we got
Very
the
possible.
NFL. Raiders suck.
NFL, Raiders. Oh man.
Tom Brady's old.
Raiders just had a bad week. Tom Brady had a horrible week, and he got divorced from his wife.
Got
So that
divorced.
might be a reason why he's
Playing bad. He's
slowing
got
down.
other
I mean,
things
he's
on his
old though.
mind,
He's
you know.
already going to be a legend no matter what. So the guy is pushing.
Chargers.
He's pushing 50. The Chargers and the Rams. Well,
Rams.
the Chargers and the Rams just got stomped. The Chargers are still mediocre wise. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. The Dodgers are still at home,
They're going to do the next season, you know,
trying to get
rebuild their
their stuff
team.
together and trying to rebuild for another.
We got movies that came out this week. We got the Black Adam coming out. And still, Halloween Ends.
Halloween
has
Ends.
not come out yet. I mean, has come out. We
Came out,
still
we
haven't
haven't
seen it
seen it yet, but we got to review that
yet.
one.
We got to see that movie
Black
because we got to
Adam,
see
Z-Rock.
him end it with Jamie Lee Curtis as they fight to the finish to see who is the top sibling, who parents love them more.
The ultimate duel, the fight to death.
Hulk
Jamie
Hogan
Lee.
versus the Ultimate Warrior.
And Michael Myers
Michael Myers.
versus Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. Tag team matchup. We'll talk about it next week on
Oh,
another show.
shoot. And Michael Jackson versus Arsenio Hall.
Oh my
Oh,
Lord.
man.
Michael Jackson versus R. Kelly next week.
Oh, shoot. Man,
But yeah,
both those
guys.
fools in prison. Yeah. All right, everybody.
Everybody, we just
Happy
want you
Halloween.
guys to have a great Halloween.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Don't need no poison candy. You know, take care of yourselves. Watch your children. Check all their candy. Make sure there's no needles, razors, or any type of weird openings or injections inside those candies. So, you know, just take care of each other. Watch each other's back. Love each other.
Yeah, there's a rumor going around that this year people have it into their minds that they take the candies out of the package and rub it on their butt.
That's
In
the
the
real term
packaging,
of butter
and give
finger.
it to kids.
Oh my God. Finger and butter. Well, hopefully you guys don't get any of that extra butt candy. And
So just be careful.
that
You know,
good
there's a
candy
lot of
out there.
sick people out there putting some weird stuff on your kids' candy. Or
That
your
is true.
candy. You eat the candy. I eat the candy. I
all
went
eat
trick or treating. I dressed in my sheet, put some glasses on top of my sheet, wore a Dodgers hat.
Oh,
They
yeah.
never thought I was a young kid, you know? Never thought I was.
Indeed, they do.
I don't know.
Who doesn't like
They
free
knew it was
candy?
me.
Come
They
on,
knew it was
everybody.
Gunner.
We
In
know
fact,
it's
I
the
gave a
truth.
few autographs. Everybody, it is Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
It
is
is
coming up.
Drink a beer.
November.
Have a sip for me.
So have a beautiful November. Remember, we're going to have all the thankful episodes coming up in this whole month. We're just going to talk about things that we're thankful for
I am
and that we're
thankful for
grateful for.
thankfulness.
And yeah, it's true. So everybody out there, have a wonderful
I'm thankful for shoes.
pre November 1st and
I am
after
thankful
Halloween.
for Halloween.
Drive safely and have fun and be great and love each other.
Yeah.
Solid.
Runner Gunner, not responsible for any injuries, postponements, or collateral that may occur during or post segments of our entirety of the show. You are now or have been listening to. We would like to add any involvement with similar subjects in the show are completely coincidental and may or may not be facts. We would also like to thank you, Lennox.